All right, let's move on to
Planet Earth. Wait, no. Back of my
Planet
mind.
Planet Her Part Two.
I think her, and I'm like, oh yeah,
That's Planet Her.
that's her, right?
Yep. Yep. This is Doja Cat with Back of My Mind. It's the third record. She showed a lot
Yes.
of improvement. There was a lot of vocal stuff here. I know I said this with Billie Eilish that was the first album where I thought there were no bad songs. Back of My Mind is another album where I think that there are no bad songs. Except for song number 20, I Can Have It All, featuring DJ Khaled.
I think I recall that song. I think.
Really?
Yeah,
You don't
I think
remember
just
DJ
barely.
Khaled's iconic ad libs? Just absolutely ruining the track. Another one. Another one. We the best music.
Wait,
DJ Khaled.
I remember that line and thinking, wait, did I just hear that? Wait a minute. That's
I'm sorry, man. Everything that DJ Khaled touches turns into trash. I don't even know what
like
he is. He's not a producer. He doesn't produce anything. He picks artists that might work well together and he puts them in a room and he's like, "All right, have fun, kids." That's what he does. And then on top of it, he's like, "Oh, you guys came out with a song? Oh, this is pretty good. Another one. Another one."
oh, this album. I really like this album.
Oh, me too.
Um,
Oh, but the
it
song "Back of My
it
Mind" was fucking produced in a garage band or something. Okay.
oh yeah, I did not care for the title track as much as the others. Yeah,
I'm not
I
joking.
agree.
One of the the percussion in "Back of My Mind," I've used that percussion in garage band.
This album I think has it has the Post Malone effect on me, where I can just queue up this album and just listen to it for hours. Like I just really love her style and just her composing.
I'm kind of surprised that you liked this album. I kind of in my head I thought that you were gonna come in and say the album was boring, just because of how long it took you to listen to it. Like when you
It
were
is
texting me about
lengthy,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, because you you
Mhm.
would you would text me one day and you'd be like, "Oh, I started the album," and then like 3 days later you were like, "Oh, halfway through the album," and I don't know. I thought you were bored by it, but this
I just
album
think
is a long one.
it's really chill. Maybe I'm just a closeted R&B fan.
Maybe.
True calling. Although Post Malone is not R&B, so
Closeted chill fan.
yeah, I like chill music. I am now white girl.
You know, I mean, you're already a white girl, but you can shut up. Anyway, the very first song, "We Made It," that song, I think that part of the reason why I like this album so much was because that song left a really strong impression on me, like a really strong first impression. Because I listened to them in order. I don't know if you did, but the song "We Made It," like the
Um,
instrumental was like super majestic to me.
that was my favorite song on the album. Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go. That was the first
It's
song in the album, and I was like immediately hooked in. So
actually, yeah, the front half of this album I think is really good.
yeah, I mean, I can point out
With
a couple of songs. "Damage" is
yeah,
I really like
oh
"Damage."
yeah, Trauma.
Um,
I was a big fan of that.
I like "Cheat Code." That's like right on the
Oh,
edge of the front half of the album.
hmm I think Mean It after that. Yeah, I was a big fan of that song as well. There's a guitar solo in here. So I think it's
Yeah,
in
I
Mean
remember
It,
that.
I think.
I thought that the in Paradise, I thought that the Young Blue feature was actually pretty good. The song was kind of in line with everything else, but I found the feature to stand out. Let's see. I also have listed Hold On. Although I can't remember that song off the top of my head. You know, a lot of the songs on this album were released like a really long time ago, and were just like kind of put together for the first studio album. This album
Really?
has been years in the making, yeah.
Huh. Interesting. Yeah, she seems like she could be like just one of those artists that just makes a ton of music and doesn't really bother with like albums and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I feel like
She
that's kind of how
got
the weekend is, right?
she got nominated for the Grammys before she released her first studio album.
Jeez.
Yep. That's an accomplishment. Hey, so you know my
Yeah.
top 25 song list of 2021?
Oh yeah. So
Yep. Track
Okay, well-
number 7. Number 7, best song of the year. Hard to Love. So that was my favorite song from the album. Close second, actually it's not close. Second was We Made It, but I don't know. Something about the vocals in Hard to Love just hits me the right way. You should
I
listen
think
to
I
that one
listened to
again.
that song actually today. Yeah, I should. Yeah, I should just listen to this whole album. We both should listen to it
Yeah.
more. Just
But yeah,
good.
it's the guitar. It's just guitar and vocals, but it's not like your usual one guitar, one vocal, because it's like obviously a produced song, because like there's a lot of like vocal layering and then vocal effects, all just on top of a guitar. So I don't know, something about that was just super captivating. Like it almost felt like it could have been an a cappella song, but then you also slapped like a really nice guitar on top of it. So
Hmm.
I guess yeah, no, that's what I'm looking for. It had the substance of an a cappella song, plus the acoustic feel of a guitar and vocal duet. So it was very, very nice. I had like 3 paragraphs on my Instagram story at one point that I posted about this song, but honestly I can't remember any of it. I just know that the song's a banger. Oh.
All right, are we ready to move on?
Yep. What did you end up giving this album? I didn't see it on Music Board. I remember I was hunting for it.
Oh, actually, I have a 3.5.
3.5.
Yeah,
That's what I gave it to.
Let's,
7 out of 10, but yeah, 3.5 out of
possibly
5.
even a 4.